Hi there, class. My name is Bryce Reynolds, and at work, I manage many complex problems. My job role is both being a project engineer as well as a project manager on specific projects. What this means is that I do all the tip-to-tail work as far as scoping out the project, determining the engineering of the project, determining the scope and schedule of the project, executing the scope and schedule, managing contractors, and managing completion, as well as all of the closeout steps. So what this means to say is I consistently have lots of management that needs to be done in complex fashion. So one recent project was that we're adding a new blending system to a plant in Ohio. And with the management of that, at the beginning, I was not on board of this project. So the biggest challenge I faced is that all the scoping work, both for cost, schedule, and scope itself, was done by someone else. And now when I got in here, I thought that this was done inadequately and a bit wrong. So we asked for a budget of $1.8 million and we're told we had 600,000. This is a major challenge because all of the scope that we had determined was based on this other price point. So now we need to find ways to decrease the scope, which will cut costs. When we do that, it basically shifts the project midway through. And if you want to have really good project fundamentals in chemical engineering, what's important is that when you're originally scoping it out, you get to such a FEL, which is a label of how confident in what you're doing, both in pricing and what exactly the equipment you're getting and the scope of it you're doing. So all of that got thrown out. We had to, on our toes, come up with a new design, different tanks, new blend system, and that was very difficult to management project. We ended up being over on budget because we're very far behind schedule with the transfer of PM on it, that the only way we could get it done in a timely fashion was to pay overtime to contract workers. So these were some of the decisions that we made throughout the process to weigh the pros and cons. And again, this is a challenge you'll face if you're in a situation where management changes midway through the project and a lot of things change along with it. So what I would do differently is I would have treated when I got into the project like the restart, and actually, we rescoped it when we're told of the new budget, but I would have also then rescoped the schedule because we were supposed to be adherent to the original schedule because it had implications for another plant. And that was really something that we should have pushed back on and said, listen, we won't be able to do everything as far as schedule and cost. So we needed to bend somewhere, and it would have been better to ask for more time early on, knowing we would have needed it. So I think that this is going to really help me in my professional career, both with the management of projects and problems, as well as hopefully the management of contractors and subcontractors. But I look forward to working with all you, and thank you for watching this video.